present, not quite a quorum, but possibly enough to get started. If the rest of you are in the building, if you would please show up, we could actually formally get the meeting started. I think we're going to give everybody about another minute or two, and then we are going to get started. Unless the quorum shows up in less than a minute or two. Good morning. It may surprise you to see me sitting in this chair, but as the mayor is in Washington, the council president is in Washington, the council president pro tem is in Chicago. I am today the acting mayor, the acting council president pro tem, and God only knows what else. I'm also going to do the first presentation, and so, Mr. Alatorre, would you mind taking over up here for a second?
All right, Ms. Galaner for a presentation.
Where are my people? If I can find the right people here, I would like to have the departments and units and bureaus who competed to raise money and are the winners in the combined 1997 City of Los Angeles combined charitable campaign. And I'm expecting to have people here from the Bureau of Sanitation, Bureau of Contract Administration. Anybody here? Nobody's here. We're not going to do their awards. Library department? Yes. Come on, we'll do the library department. Okay. City Administrative Office, I know they're here. And the Commission on Children, Youth, and Families. Ladies and gentlemen, every year there are, as you know, many wonderful organizations in the City of Los Angeles, and they all need money and they all need help. And our city employees provide that help. We have the opportunity on our payroll check off to voluntarily give a certain amount of money every month, and the people you see before you are the ones who have been most successful at persuading employees that the simple and painless way to do this is to do it every paycheck before you take the money home. And so I want to congratulate all of you. The departments and units and bureaus are judged according to their individual payroll code number. This need not concern ordinary mortals. But the number of employees reported in that payroll code number for each department determines whether they're a small department, a medium department, or a large department. And each department is then judged on the percentages in payroll deduction in 3 areas: leadership, achievement, and the Mayor's Cup Award. We have 11 participating fund distribution agencies who are the ones who get the money. They are the Asian Pacific Community Fund, the Brotherhood Crusade, the Combined Health Appeal of California, Earthshare of California, the Library Foundation of Los Angeles Women's Foundation, Meals on Wheels Los Angeles, National Hispanic Scholarship Fund, United Latino Fund, United Negro College Fund, and United Way. This year's chair of the campaign was Bill Fujioka, who is general manager of the personnel department, and I'd like to introduce Mr. Fujioka to say a few words.
The individuals who are walking up represent the fund agencies that we worked with this past year. I'm especially proud of the relationship we developed with these agencies and the departments and bureaus throughout the city. This represents a collective effort of many individuals who worked very hard to increase our contributions to these very worthwhile causes. And on behalf of myself, I thoroughly enjoyed working with each of the fund agencies, because not only was it just enjoyable working with these individuals, but I believe in the causes they represent. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now remember, this is complicated. We have small, medium, and large departments, and we have 3 different kinds of awards. So I'm going to announce these and hope that the certificates come up in the right order. The Leadership Award, which is the employee participation, the number of payroll deduction pledges divided by the total number of employees in the department. The first place among small departments, which is up to 74 employees, goes to Public Works Management Employment Service, which is not the one on the top of the pile here. The medium department, between 75 and 750 employees, was Public Works Bureau of Contract Administration. Hang on, I know you're here somewhere.
Management Employee Services.
Hang on, you must be in here somewhere too. I just can't, here we go.
Okay.
This is yours. There's yours. We're going to do everybody before we're done here. Okay. Now, contract administration was the medium-sized
I'll
department.
accept that on there.
I don't know, should we let you have it?
I'll give it to him.
Bureau of Contract Administration, people who make sure that we do affirmative action when we're supposed to. Thank you, Roger.
Sanitation.
And the large department, 750 or more employees, is the Public Works Bureau of Sanitation. Thank you. Then we move to the Achievement Award, which is the average gift, the average amount of the gift from the number of payroll deduction pledges in the department. First place in the small departments goes to the Commission on Children, Youth, and Families. That's the bottom. I'm sure you'd prefer this one. And for the medium-sized department, the City Administrative Office. Congratulations. And for the large departments, the library. And then you see all these trophies here beside you. We also have the Mayor's Cup Award, the award of excellence for the highest campaign increase overall. And Bill, are you going to present these? Or I'll announce them, you present them. Well, let's do it that way. Small department. Geez, the Board of Public Works has been very active around here. The Board of Public Works. Nobody here? Don't hide under a bushel here. All right, medium-sized department, community development. This I can. All right. And the large department, Public Works, is back, the Bureau of Engineering.
Yes, candy dish.
This one you're entitled to. Come on, Roger, smile.
Chief, thank you very much.
Congratulations to all of you. Thank you for your hard work, and thank you to all the employees who made the contributions that let the departments win the prizes. Anybody else need to say anything? All right.
Right, the next, Mr. Holden. Ms. Goldberg. Well, gee. Oh, you were here for, all right. There's no problem. All right, Jackie. You tell him. All right, Ms. Goldberg for a presentation. All right.
I actually have two, Ms. President, Ms. Mayor. And what else were you? I forgot. Okay. The first one, can I ask Art Camarillo to join me? All right, a little applause. How you doing? Well, Madam Chair, members of the council, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know him, this is Art Camarillo, who is going to be retiring from the Department of Recreation and Parks Monday, May 11th. He was born in Mexico City, and he resided for about 3 years there, then came to this country. He and his wife, Judy, of 36 years, have 3 daughters, Susie, Michelle, and Melinda, and 3 grandchildren. He served in the Marine Corps. He began in 1965 with the City of Los Angeles as a warehouse worker for the Department of Recreation and Parks. He's worked for personnel, for the Department of Personnel, Supplies, Airports, Fire, and Bureau of Street Maintenance and Street Lighting. So he's wended his way through city service. His career has been marked by the service and help that he has provided to hundreds of city employees in making sure they had the necessary equipment, material, and supplies in a timely and efficient manner so that they could do their jobs. He has served the supply operations of 5 separate departments in this city with distinction and integrity. Many employees have been fortunate enough to consume his award-winning chili, which I missed and obviously now will never have a chance to do, which he has prepared on numerous occasions. Oh, he said June 7th I can. I'll be there.
Salute to recreation.
A salute to recreation. He's still on the job. He's returned to the Department of Recreation and Parks in 1989 and worked for the past 9 years supervising the warehouse operations, always demonstrating a high degree of character and a high level of competence. Now, his other passion, besides his family and his job, is the game of volleyball. And he has served as the president of the San Gabriel Volleyball Club for many years, producing several championship teams, and has been a member of the USA Volleyball Junior Program, American Volleyball Coaches Association, well, and many, many more. And so for his many years of service to the city as an employee, but to his community as an active member of it, this city wants to thank you for all of that, Mr. Camarillo, and to wish you and your family the healthiest and happiest of retirements. Okay. Now, would you like to say something?
Just thank you.
Feel free.
I'd just like to take this time to thank everyone, especially in the city, for giving me the opportunity to work in the city. And I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying where I am. So I'll probably be here once in a while addressing the council on community needs. But I'd like to just thank everyone, even some of my friends that came here that I serve with in the city. And that's the thing that I'm going to miss the most is our friendship, and I hope I can stay in touch somehow. Thank you.
Thank you. You want to introduce your wife? Yeah. Is she here?
Yeah, I'd like to share this with my wife, Judy Camarillo, if she steps up here. She always claims she had me longer than my mother. And she claims that between her and the Marine Corps shaped me up.
There you go.
And I think she's right. The DI stamped this USMC on one side of my behind, and then she hit me with her chancla in the back. It says hecho en Mexico, but she said it's made by Judy.
That's great. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Mike Hernandez, would you join me? You know, lots of areas of the city get divided, and unfortunately Echo Park is one of them, but we don't think it's so unfortunate. That way they get two of us instead of one. Today we would like to ask the El Centro del Pueblo and Central City Basketball Association 1998 champions come forward with their coach, Robert Aguayo, the assistant coaches, Con Dark and Fred Gutierrez. And we don't have too many of the players, but we have some of them here. And I'd like to have you come forward so that we can honor them. There are champions. This is the not necessarily the tallest team in the league, but they're the fastest and the best because they won. And we're very proud of them and want to thank them for their dedication and commitment to the game and to excellence, and to thank their coaches in particular for the time that they put in with them. And so, Mr. Hernandez and I will start out with Guillermo Carranza. Oh, I see. These are the ones that are here. Excuse me. Well, so now I'll know. I'm sorry. Take me a minute to find them here. He's not. Yeah, Luis Campos is here. Luis Campos. Little applause. Not here. Not here. Lot aren't here, but we'll give them to the coaches. Well, you'll see to them they get. Thank you. Fred's not here. Oh, Fred is here. Hey, Fred. Oh, Fred Gutierrez, assistant coach. Hey, all right. Thank you. We'll take some pictures in the back. Fred Gutierrez, assistant coach. Alfredo is not here. Ernie is not here. Ervin is not here. And their head coach, Robert Aguayo. Is that Kevin? Is that assistant coach? Kevin Darsh? He's not here either. I thought Kevin was here. Someone said he was. Okay. Willie Pena, we know, is here. Pena, excuse me. No. The assistant coach, Con Dark. Thank you. Getting the job done. And Luis Ortega. Colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, the 1998 champions of the Central City Basketball Association. We'll take some pictures in the back. We'll go in the back and we'll take some pictures in the back. Oh, Robert, would you like to say something? As coach, feel free.
This is a very proud and honorable event for us because we're one of the only teams in the league that does not have a facility to practice in. We're not a traditional recreation program, and we had to compete with other agencies who do have a facility to practice in. And we are the only team ever in this league, and this league has been going on for 7 years, to win the championship and not be a traditional recreational program. And we feel that that's an accomplishment not only for the young people, but the coaches and the agency as well. And if it wasn't for the assistant coaches, and if it wasn't for the staff at the agency who supported us, we would never have been able to do this. And the players really, really committed a lot to winning this championship. And I think that we should all be proud of the young people, because this is something that they're going to remember for the rest of their lives. And so I just want to thank all the city council members, especially Jackie Goldberg and Mike Hernandez, and hopefully we'll win it again. Thank you.
So as you hear us nag about not having facilities, you'll understand why. Come on, let's go.
Madam President, I just wanted to say real quick, I wanted to recognize Sandra Figueroa, who's the Executive Director of El Centro del Pueblo. We know her also as a Commissioner for Children, Youth, and their Families. But Robert Aguayo is also a very special person on her staff. And what I wanted to mention is I went out with a project called Shelter First that just established itself in some slum housing, and they're working with homeless families in my district. And right next to them, they have a lot they wanted to convert to a park, and we're going to be looking at Prop K monies for it. But Robert Aguayo was there with them working right away. And one of the things I want to point out about El Centro del Pueblo is they're willing to help any agency and work in those communities in a way that they can help the youth of those communities. And I just want to commend them for that, because it's not just a question of getting a grant from the city to spend the monies on a program, but rather it's to improve the whole community and work with the youth. And again, I thank you for your leadership in that direction.
Thank you, Ms. Goldberg. I thought we were going to have a quorum, but we don't yet, so we'll go. Well, there's only, oh yeah, we have 11. Okay, but if they're both going out for a picture, we don't. All right, quick, while we have a quorum in the room. Oh, Madam Clerk, call.
Alarcon, Alatorre, Benson, Chick, Fuhrer, Galanter, Hernandez, Holden, Miskowski, Ridley, Thomas, Savornich, Wax, Walters, Ferraro. 10 council members present and quorum, Madam President.
All right, are we on again? Okay. All right, now, but now do we still have a quorum, or did they just leave the room? Yeah, you're okay. Okay, all right, let's do the first order of business.
We can't hear you. Approval of the minutes. Approval.
All right, still doesn't sound like it's on.
Approval of the minutes.
Okay, no, without objection, the minutes are approved. How good. It's deliberate sabotage, and I know who did it. No. Yours is the one with all. Oh, that's not. Are we on now? Sounds like it's on.
Commendatory resolutions for approval.
All right, where were we? Let's go through the agenda and dispense with whatever we can, yes.
The first order, Madam President, is a continued hearing. Appeals or objections to a Building and Safety Department report and confirmation of assessments in Council District 9. Motion required.
Okay, do we have anybody who wishes to speak? Seems to be on again. Are we on now?
I think we're hearing it from this.
All right. Do we have anybody who wants to
Okay, Charlie.
be heard on item 1?
Okay, you're working now.
That's what I told you. You just weren't paying attention. All right. Seeing none, the public hearing is closed.
I need a motion from the floor to approve, confirm the assessment, Madam President.
All right, if I see anybody. Mr. Alatorre moves, Mr. Alarcon seconds. Call it. Open the roll. Close the roll. Thank you. All right, next item.
Items 2 and 3 are items for which public hearings have been held.
Anybody in the council chamber wish to say anything on item 2 or item 3? Any specials? Seeing none, open the roll. Close the roll. Thank you. Is anybody hearing the results of this? Sounds. Okay, forthwith on both item 2 and item 3. Okay, next item.
Items 4 through 21 are items for which public hearings have not been held.
All right, council, now we have cards on item 6. And I think that's the only one, so we'll call that one special. Do any council members want to call any of these special? Ms. Goldberg?
Correct item 16, which should be Friday, May 15th instead of Tuesday, May 19th.
Okay, without objection, it'll be Friday, May 15th.
Thank you.
All right, so,
One call item 10 special.
I'm sorry, which one?
Item 10.
Okay, item 6 and item 10 are called special. And let's open the roll on the remainder. Close the roll.
11 ayes.
Thank you. Okay, and let's do forthwith on the ones we've adopted. And we're
4, 5, 6, 7, and 20.
no, 6 was called special,
Okay, except 6.
and 10 was called special.
4, 5, 7, and 20, Madam President, we need forthwith.
All right, forthwith, please. Thank you very much. Okay, now, we have a couple more presentations, and we'll go back and do the specials. Mr. Alatorre for a presentation. It's a card.
Okay, now you can give me number 4 so I can have Galanter sign it, please. Thank you.
Last several years, I have, along with the youth center in my district, have honored the men and women of the Los Angeles Police Department who have gone really over and above their call of duty. The awards are called the City Angel Awards, and it is an opportunity for me and for the youth center in El Sereno to thank the men and women that have given so much to make sure that our city is just a little bit better. These awards are given, they're given to individuals that the men and women of the respective divisions feel that they have merited these awards, and that they have gone obviously more than just being an average police officer, but they have excelled and they have given a lot to the respective divisions. I have 6 of them that I'd like to present, and the first one is Mr. Larry Pope. Larry has worked for the department over 30 years. He has given 12 years as a motor officer and 15 years as a command pilot. He's with the Air Support Division. In 1993, he was honored as the Air Crewman of the Year for his dedication and outstanding contributions to airborne life law enforcement. This outstanding officer has received many citizen awards, commending his performance, and he can perform almost any task. He's highly respected by his peers, and people describe him as not only a great officer, a good husband, and a good father. So this year's awardee for the Air Support Division is Mr. Larry Pope. The next officer is Carlos Sanchez. He's with Central Traffic. Officer Sanchez has worked for over 17 years and given service as a member of the Los Angeles Police Department. He is really truly an outstanding officer. He's credited with an innovative program, and that is the development of a crossing guard, a safe crossing guard program designed to provide safe passage for children. in civilian with civilian volunteer crossing guards. This is not the program that the city of Los Angeles operates through the Department of Transportation, but it was one that recognizes that we don't have enough money, and there are many schools that do not fit the formula. So, but yet they have a tremendous need. And he was the one that developed it. He is using it and developing it in several of the schools in the northeastern part of Los Angeles, and just an outstanding program. He has been a footbeat officer. He's worked in community relations, and most recently, obviously, with Central Traffic as a motor officer, dealing directly with citizens. And he has received many honors and currently holds the record for the most commendations on file in the department. Officer Sanchez says that what makes his job obviously a lot easier is his loving wife and his 3 children that put up with, as he calls, some of his crazy ideas, but they're not crazy because he's has good ideas. And the selection for Central Traffic is Carlos Sanchez. And you can see he's even lost some of his hair as a result of it. Okay. The next officer is out of the Newton Division. He is a person that has worked with the department, and obviously he's an officer working with the Heart of Gold. He has worked for the LAPD for 13 years, 11 of those years working out of the Newton Division, working with community members to make the Newton Division, as Ms. Walters knows, just a little bit better for the young, a little bit better to provide safety for the residents in the area. It's obviously an overcrowded community with its share of problems, but the LAPD and through the Newton Division does a tremendous job in trying to work with not only the young, but to work with senior citizens and the residents in that area. He has been a recipient of what they call the 10851 pin, an award bestowed to officers who have been successful in arresting car theft suspects. He's the father of 5 children. He also has a special place in his heart for a program that he works every year, which is the toy giveaway at the Newton Division for underprivileged kids. And he's done a great job in doing not only that, but doing his day-to-day work as a member of the Los Angeles Police Department with the Newton Division. Let me now present to you Mr. Robert Reese. The next individual is out of Hollenbeck. No, actually the Northeast Division. It's a person that has received the distinction of receiving a police medal for saving a woman's life after a high-speed speed pursuit and shooting a dangerous felon. He is an officer, Ray Rangel, who has been working with the department for 21 years, and he's provided services and is credited with taking the Northeast Explorer unit as a program from last place to first place in the city, donating more time for crime prevention hours than any of the other units in the history of the LAPD. He has received hundreds of awards, commendations, letters of appreciation, plaques, and medals. He's done a tremendous job in the Northeast Division. He's recognized and respected, not only for the work that he does for the department, but the time and effort that he does in doing his job and trying to be proactive in reducing crime in the Northeastern Division. Let me now present the award to Mr. Ray Rangel. The next individual is a person that has worked for 21 years as a member of the Los Angeles Police Department, and quite a few of the years working out of the Hollenbeck Division. The officer of the City Angel Award recipient for the Hollenbeck Division is Tony Macklin, or Anthony Macklin, who began his career as a police student worker and later became obviously a member of the Los Angeles Police Department. His first assignment was at the 77th Street Division, and since then he has worked tirelessly in 3 different bureaus, trying to make a difference to improve the quality of life for the citizens of Los Angeles. Quite a few of the years he has worked with Crash and other parts, other units of the department, and trying to deal with the ever-increasing problem that we have with juvenile crime. Crimes against juveniles, as well as now in his present position, working in personnel and training officers at the Hollenbeck Division, the probationary officers. He's also working, obviously, with the gang division, has done a tremendous job in the area. The Hollenbeck Division is known for having probably singularly the largest number of gangs in the area. I think the men and women of the department do a tremendous job, and it's a true testament to Tony Macklin for the work that he has done and for many years in trying to reduce crime and reduce especially juvenile crime and gang-related problems. He's a husband and a father of 2. Winner for Hollenbeck Division is for Tony Macklin. And the last recipient for Central Bureau is John Cronshaw. He has worked for 30 years as a member of the department to make the city a little bit better. He's been an instructor at the academy. He has worked probably every footbeat and radio car in Central Division, and has seen probably from the good to the worst times. One of the saddest times was obviously the shooting of Bobby Kennedy when at the Ambassador Hotel, and probably some of the happier times for him was that he was very instrumental in the building of the substation in Chinatown, which serves the north end of the Central Bureau. He has stayed on the force for as long as he has stayed because he enjoys helping people and he enjoys being the camaraderie with his peers. Let me now present to you the recipient for the Central Division is Mr. John Cronshaw. These are the men that will be recognized at the dinner in June the 5th at the Biltmore Hotel. And at that time, they will be honored by not only the community, but people that will go there, and all the funds go for a construction of a youth center in the community of El Camino. My congratulations to the recipients. You have been acknowledged by the men and women of the respective division. My congratulations to you.
Thank you, Mr. Alatorre. Mr. Holden for presentation. Come on, Mr. Holden. We're going to lose a quorum at 11:45. Let's go.
Talking to me? Go where? Mr. President, members, we have a distinguished citizen with us in the chambers today he's an individual who's been in front of the line of fire, behind the line of fire, and mixed in the line of fire, just based on the job that he's done during his long career. And this person is known by us all as Harry Bay. Really, really high energy. Just standing next to him, it tires me out sometime. So Mr. Bay is deserving of the highest commendation from the city of Los Angeles for his extensive studies on gangs. And he has authored 7 critically acclaimed anti-gang, anti-drug, anti-racism plays called Gangs, and has completed his biography, Pelham, God's Turf, Streets of Hell. already touted as the bestseller in a major motion picture. He has been a positive role model for all gangs, schools, churches, law enforcement, and community-based organizations to follow in areas of gang prevention and intervention, truces, drugs, and alcohol prevention, staying in school, job training, and employment. Mr. Bay has brought over 100 rival gangs, you know we had that many, tag bangers, taggers, and their sets and crews from every race, religion, and culture together in peace and harmony without incident.
Praise God.
Praise God. He's a religious man also. He has served honorably as a member of the Los Angeles City, County, and State Interagency Task Force and many other vital agencies. He has also served the Los Angeles Unified School District and others for 30 years by working with single-parent families, youth, and at-risk youth as well. Mr. Bay founded the Operation Stay in School program for junior high school and high school kids still in use today by many school districts, as well as Peace and Unity Coalition, over 50 community-based organizations during the civil unrest. Mr. Bay is now a recognized full-time Christian evangelist, locally, religious, regionally, nationally, and internationally. Mr. Bay has been duly recognized for his ongoing efforts by the President of the United States Senate, and Congress, and the Governor of the State of California, the Mayor, the City Council of Los Angeles, and other unified school districts. Now therefore be resolved by the adoption of this resolution, the City Council of Los Angeles honor Mr. Harry Bay for his outstanding achievements in pursuing peace for the youth of our city and alternatives to gangs, and wishes him the continued success in years to come. Mr. President, we also have, Madam President, we also have a letter here from the Governor of the State of California, Pete Wilson, so acknowledging Harry Bay as a dedicated citizen, concerned citizen for the City of Los Angeles who's combating gangs. And so it's indeed my pleasure to present Harry Bay this resolution. And also, Mr. President, is there a suitable oh my God.
Hang on, Nate. Mr. Alarcon wants to say something.
Mr. Holden and Mr. Bay and I have known each other for quite some time when I worked in Mayor Bradley's office and worked closely with programs that tried to do something to minimize gang violence. So I've known Harry for quite a while. And I just wanted everybody to know this man has been dedicated to this cause, and in his own unique way, trying to transition and take all the passion that creates gang violence and turn that passion into positive acting and other dramatic skills, so that they can shift away from the violent aspects of what they do and turn them into positive activity. One of the few people that I know who is as dedicated and committed to a cause, and I just wanted to say thank you, Harry, for keeping it up all these years. You're a great guy.
God bless
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Nice to hear.
And we have another suitable resolution to present to Mr. Bay. Is for the organization Project Gangs. But as you notice today, unlike in the old chambers,
Yes.
you can watch the speaker on TV. This guy who just spoke, Alarcon, looks like a real statesman. He's going to go a long ways, isn't he?
Oh, yes, he's going to, I think he might be the mayor here someday.
All right.
Thank you. Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. It is with all due respect to all the major religious beliefs here, to the believers as well as the non-believers, that I as a Christian own all the praise, all the honor, and all the glory to my Lord Jesus Christ, who's used me as a vessel and instrument on the streets of Los Angeles over 30 years. I'd like to thank the City Council, even the Mayor, Mayor Reardon, and the members of the City Council, and I've been in every one of their districts, so I know, like Councilman Mike Hernandez, and I'm very proud, Mike. I don't care what anyone says. Through thick and thin, I would always stand by you. I believe in you, and a lot of people come against you, and I don't know why. You've done a lot of great work in the Pico Union area, and I'm one of your most ardent supporters. You stood by me through thick and thin. I would never turn on you. Even at your worst moments, I stood by you. And I believe that you are an asset to this city council and to the city of Los Angeles. And to Nate Holden, I want to thank you, Nate, because over the years, Nate has also supported me as well as our volunteers at Project Gangs for all the work in his district. And likewise with Nate, everyone said, Harry, Harry, Harry. And Nate's always been a fine person. Nate's always been fair and honest with every single person that in my organization and our staff and our people that they've come across, and he's always been very professional and helped the inner city youth and all, and they didn't care what race, religion, color, his doors were always open, and I just want to stand by him for that. And then for Councilman Alarcon, I want to thank you, and Ms. Goldberg over there, I want to say hi to, because I've been in Hollywood, and let's see who's the food, the other was over here is, and I'm Mark Ridley Thomas of South Central Los Angeles. God bless you, Mark, keep up your good work. Rita Walters, that's right. I don't see her here, but if she's not here, is she here?
She's here.
Oh, Rita Walters, God bless you, from LA Unified School District many years back. I'm glad to see her here. And also since I am a Seventh-day Adventist, and I like to let people know that. People ask me, Harry, do people believe in the Trinity? Yes, we do. I just want to clarify that. And I want to praise God because now Project Gangs has gone into a full-blown ministry, and it's now in the Lord's hand to help kids. And you had some people here earlier from Central del Pueblo, and really, even though I'm getting this, it's people like Robert Aguayo and people like those kids out here are really working on the streets, and you have law enforcement, stuff like that, but you have people like that who are not mainstream, and don't ever turn your backs on them, because those people also have a dream and a vision. They're trying to help their city and their communities to be a safer place. And God bless our law enforcement, our men and women in the armed services, our firefighters, and our teachers. God bless you, all our elected officials. Thank you, and it's an honor and a privilege.
Councilmember Walters for a presentation.
Madam President, for purposes of an introduction,
Oh, Mr. Hernandez for an introduction.
President Galanter and members of the council, I'd like to introduce to everybody the kids in red in the back from Hillside Elementary School. They're basically fifth graders, and they're here with their teachers, Liran Cordes, as well as Miss Weisenberger, and if they'll please stand also. Welcome to City Hall. Enjoy your tour. And today you're watching us recognize a lot of different people. We talk about a lot of angels in the city, and I hope you understand that a lot of the work we do is for you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Mrs. Walters.
Thank you, Madam President. I'd like to ask members, representatives of the Southern California Tennis Association who are here if they will come forward. During the month of May, the Southern California Tennis Association is offering free tennis lessons to youth and adult groups at schools and parks throughout the Los Angeles area, many of which are in the inner city. We'll wait till it quiets down a little bit, because this is really some very positive and very good information. This provides youth an opportunity to broaden their knowledge of the sport and an opportunity to apply the skills they have learned. I think it important to mention that the Tennis Association works with school administrators and teachers, local tennis leaders, and directors of park and recreation programs to bring good instruction to school children without placing any financial burden on the schools or on the children and their families. It is my pleasure to present the Certificate of Appreciation to Henry Talbert, Executive Director of Southern California Tennis Association, and his staff in recognition of their commitment to bring their sport to the youth and adults in the city of Los Angeles. And I'm going to ask Mr. Talbert if he would respond and tell us a little bit more about his program. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's a pleasure, and we certainly appreciate Los Angeles and your council district for recognizing the efforts of the Southern California Tennis Association to promote an active and healthful sport for youngsters. The Southern California Tennis Association does a number of things, from not only competitive tennis, but as you've just alluded to, we do a lot of things for youngsters that are underprivileged. We have a scholarship program, we have a camp program, we have programs to aid youngsters in schools and in parks. And none of this could be done without the efforts of great staff like Julie Oshiro, Annette Buck, and Ronita Elder. Ronita is working with youngsters in Fremont High School and in Crenshaw High School. And Julie is just all over the city of Southern California. I've just moved to the city myself, so I got to learn it again. Thank you very much. The Southern California Tennis Association appreciates all that's being done by you and the city. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We're very appreciative of this.
Thank you, Mrs. Walters. Mr. Savornich for 3 presentations.
Thank you, Madam Mayor and President of the Council. Today is indeed a wonderful day in the city of Los Angeles. As we have heard in presentations all morning, we are honoring champions and heroes. And for the 15th Council District, it will be no exception this morning. I would like to ask the principal and the coaches and the team of Verbum Dei High School in our community of Watts to please come and join me at the podium. Madam President, members of the Council, standing here before you are the Southern Section champions of the California Interscholastic Championship State Champions of Division 4A in basketball, Verbum Dei High School. Yes, they do deserve a round of applause. These wonderful young gentlemen and their coaches and their parents and the administration at Verbum Dei are all very proud of their championship. They did our community proud in bringing the championship back home to our community of Watts. They are indeed a credit to the community, to themselves, and to their family. And on behalf of the entire City Council, I would like to congratulate them. We have certificates for each and every one of them and their coaches, but I would like to ask Principal Wilma Ebonini to please come forward and accept the certificates on behalf of the team. Madam Principal.
Thank you, Councilman. We are very proud to be here today. Not only do we have strong athletes at Verbum Dei, we have strong students. Many of the members of the team have a 3.0 average. 95% of our students go on to college. So we are champions in this city. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations, sir. Come right over here so we'll take a photo.
Mr. Savornich, how was it that you addressed the person sitting in the chair?
Madam Mayor and Madam President.
I see. Thank you so much. We just wanted to be clear. There's history being made here.
Take lessons, Mr. Ridley Thomas.
There's history being made here.
Yeah, right. Mr. Savornich for another presentation.
Thank you, Your Honor. I next would like to honor a gentleman that really has done tremendous work in our community of Watts, and I would like to invite Senior Lead Officer Mike Lockett forward. And what I would like to ask are members of the community that made the trip to honor Mike to please join me also, because Mike has been working among the community and in the community, and I think he should be honored with us by the community. Madam President, members of the council, Standing next to me here is Senior Lead Officer Mike Lockett, who has worked for the past 11 years as a Senior Lead Officer in the Watts community, primarily being assigned to the 4 housing developments in the community of Watts. He has worked in a very special way, hand in hand with the community, to make the quality of life in the community of Watts better. He has worked on many advisory boards. He has worked with the Special Olympics in our community, worked with all of the block clubs and all of the community advisory councils. He has worked to bring the Towers to the Sea annual bike tour to our community. And Madam President, members of the council, when we look at positive role models for this city, Mike Lockett stands tall. I've had the pleasure to work with him with the Watts Friendship Sports League, and this man put his heart and soul into working for the betterment of all the people of our community. He is being promoted to sergeant. He is going to be assigned to Newton Division, and the people who are serviced by Newton Division are truly gaining an asset. Madam President, members of the council, would you please join me and the community in honoring a truly exceptional police officer, a truly exceptional gentleman, Senior Lead Officer Mike Lockett.
In today's time, being a police officer anywhere is not an easy job. But what does make my job easy is the wonderful people that you see behind me here. That are actually, they're always in front of me, because I'll tell you, without them, it would be very, very difficult to even come to work. And I really do want to thank each and every one of them for the wonderful work that they've done in the Southeast community. And also, I really would like to thank our councilman here. I'll tell you, there are times that I would go to his office and I'm looking for assistance from one of our city agencies or entities, and I can always depend on his office in the Watts area. So I really do appreciate it, sir.
Welcome, sir. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let us go right over for a photo.
Finally, Madam President, members of the council, I would like to ask Ted Kaczorski and John Pitts to please join me at the podium for a special presentation. Madam President, members of the council, coming up on May 22nd, we will again honor National Maritime Day across the United States of America. Standing with me are representatives of the American Merchant Marine Veterans Memorial Committee that, as you know, Madam President, members of the council, in John S. Gibson Jr. Park, right in front of the Los Angeles Maritime Museum, stands a memorial and a statue which commemorates the sacrifices and the commitment to this nation that merchant mariners have had over the course of the history of our country. It was the Merchant Marine that served as our nation's first Navy. It was established during the American Revolution and played a key role in winning our freedom. In 1933, President Franklin Roosevelt commemorated the date that the SS Savannah sailed from Savannah, Georgia in 1819 as the first transatlantic voyage augmented by steam power to England, which began the history of honoring our merchant mariners. Madam President, members of the council, would you please join me in the adoption of this resolution that this city council and the city of Los Angeles honors the American Merchant Marine veterans who indeed have made a mark in our history in order that we could remain a freedom-loving nation. Madam President, members of the council, the American Merchant Marine Veterans Memorial Committee.
I'd like to thank the City Council for letting us appear, and particularly Councilman Savornich for his involvement, advice, support, and participation in our services. that we hold every year on National Maritime Day. I'd also announce our committee is undertaking a second project. We are now kicking off a campaign to establish the first national memorial wall with the names of approximately 8,000 merchant mariners who gave their lives since World War II serving their country. We will be kicking off the campaign. It will be erected adjacent to our memorial in front of the Maritime Museum, and it will be the first in the nation, as our memorial is also considered the leading memorial in the nation. I would like to take this opportunity to invite all the City Council members on May 22nd, National Maritime Day, to our services, as well as the general public. We're going to have a very informative, educational, and a meaningful service after the traditional speakers, and I'm sure everybody would love to attend because it will be honoring merchant mariners who gave their lives for the country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam President, members of the council.
Thank you. Mrs. Walters for an introduction.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to introduce a young man who's visiting us today from Manual Arts High School. He's a student who is shadowing Reginald Jones Sawyer and his duties, and Mr. Sawyer's brought him to the council this morning. And his name is Dion Washington. He's from Manual Arts High School, and where he was right here. Oh, well, okay. Well, he just left, but it was a pleasure to have him here and to have the opportunity to meet him.
Thank you, Mrs. Walters. All right, now we're missing a quorum. Let's do forthwith on item 9, which I don't think we have to have a quorum for that. All right, we're going to then go to the special items, item 6, and then item 10.
You're short one member, Madam President.
Yes, I can see that. And we're going to be permanently short one, well, permanently till the next meeting in 22 minutes. So, well, that doesn't help.
She's inside. We know
All right.
is here. Thank you, Madam.
All right. Okay, we now have a quorum. Let's go to item 6, which was called special because Mr. Baxter wished to address us. Mr. Baxter.
Madam President, members of your Honorable Council, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Peter Baxter and I live at 1319 Ingraham Street in Los Angeles. It is respectfully submitted that response to El Nino storms does not include the provision of power to assist the force of gravity to expedite flood waters to the ocean. This is very strange. Flooding damages storm drains. That flooding drains, as it always does, by the force of gravity. No power is employed to increase the rate of the flow of the flood waters to the sea. By a measured increase in the rate of the flow of water in the drainage system as flooding occurs, damage to storm drains shall be prevented, all of which is respectfully submitted. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you, Mr. Baxter. There being no other cards, the public hearing is closed. Mr. Hernandez.
I wanted to ask staff if the engineers could come, because we're transferring $2,225,000, and the representation on the report was that the projects that we're transferring the money from has been completed, and that no more funds are needed for those projects, and I want to make sure that is a correct statement.
Good morning, Council. Brian Griffith, Bureau of Engineering, Stormwater Management Division. I'm the program manager for the Stormwater Program. Yes, all the projects have been either completed and accepted, or the construction is complete. There should be no other charges on the program.
Okay,
on
and that was just my primary concern, because to take one problem to solve another problem didn't make a lot of sense. Okay.
Right. Well, that being the case, and since a motion is required, would you like to make the motion? All right, Mr. Hernandez moves, Mr. Holden seconds. Open the roll. Close the roll. Tabulate the vote. Thank you. All right. And that forthwith on that one, and we'll go then to item 10. Mr. Hernandez, you called that special. Could you push your speaker thing again? Thank you. Go.
And is there someone here from the Department of Aging? Maybe Mr. Fuhrer could answer the question. This was in regards to the senior volunteer program. It went through your committee. For some reason on the council agenda, and this is a program that allows seniors to work at other centers and so forth, it only reflected the application for 7 council districts, or 6 council districts. Do you know if there was another application dealing with the other areas? Is it going to be limited to those areas?
Mike, why don't we get staff here to answer the question, because as I'm standing here, I don't remember.
Okay. And if they're not present, maybe we could just hold it till our next meeting.
I think we're going to have to do that. We'll continue this one day till...
I'll tell you, Ruth, let us have someone call over to Aging to see if there's not a specific deadline for the submission of the
Okay,
application.
but,
that won't be
all right, then
messed
we'll
up.
hold it on the desk, but do that because we're going to lose a quorum in 20 minutes, and this is the last item on the agenda.
Fair enough, Madam Mayor.
Okay. So, no, hang on, not so fast. We're going to hold that one on the desk, and we'll go then to the next item, which should be public comment.
Yes, public comments on non-agenda items.
All right, we have first Mr. Thompson, Skywalker. Mr. Thompson, are you here? We don't see Mr. Thompson. In that case, we'll have Mr. Richard Robinson.
President, members of council, Madam President, members of council. President Clinton is being attacked. Ruth, Ms. Galanter, during his campaign in '91, Mr. Clinton admitted to having an affair in '77 with Jennifer Flowers before Chelsea was born. Since his election, publicity-seeking political ambulance chasers have been falling inside the Beltway like intrusive objects from space. When the 21st century arrives and the deep impact of political hysteria is no longer like cosmic dust swirling solar wind-like through the shambles of his administration, his accusers seeking headlines, book sales, and their separate agendas will fall like dominoes in this Kafkaesque embroglio, like imploding stars being sucked into a black hole. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Robinson. Is there anybody else who wishes to address us on matters not on today's agenda? Hearing none, the public comment period is closed. Mr. Fuhrer, what did you find out?
You'll have to call me back. I haven't heard yet.
All right, I think we're going to put it over for a day then. So item 10 will be held over until tomorrow. Hang on, Mr. Alarcon? What's up? Till Tuesday, right. And that brings us to the end of the agenda. Do we have, all right, Madam Clerk, what else have we got?
Motions for posting and referral.
So ordered, unanimous vote.
Excuses on the desk, Madam President. Councilmember Chick has requested to be excused city business to leave at 11:30 on May 13th. The motion is required.
Ms. Chick will move. Mr. Fuhrer seconds.
Councilmember Burnson has requested to be excused city business Friday, June the 5th. The motion is required.
Well, he's not here to move it, so we'll let Mr. Holden move it for him.
The desk is clear, Madam President.
All right, do we have any adjourning motions? Did I hear somebody say yes? No, it was this background noise. Do we have any adjourning motions? Yes. Would everybody please stand for adjourning motions? Mr. Alarcon. Oh, Mr. Alarcon, sorry, I didn't see you do that because he waved first. Mr. Alarcon.
Yes, I'm actually introducing this at the request of Councilman Ferraro, and I would be happy to second this adjourning motion as well. Mr. Leonard Strauss recently passed away. He was the chairman and CEO of Thrifty Corporation
Yes, I'd like to.
since 1979 until his retirement in 1991. Mr. Strauss was a founder of the Los Angeles County Music Center and Museum of Art. He was also a trustee of Pepperdine University, was on the UCLA's Board of Visitors and Governance Board for its Medical Center and School of Medicine, on Harvard's Dean Advisory Council, and on the USC School of Business Board of Counselors. He is survived by his wife Dorothy and 2 daughters.
I think we better put everybody on that. Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Alatorre, all members.
Yes, Madam Chairperson and members, I'd like to turn to the memory of Carl Loschneider. He died just very recently, and he's a friend of mine, and he works in the city of Los Angeles Department of Creative Services. And to Frank Hall, he's died just very recently also, and I'd like to adjourn in his memory. He's been very actively involved in many civic activities and programs, especially as they relate to children. I'd like to adjourn his memory too.
Anybody else? Mr. Hernandez.
Madam President, members of the council, I ask that we adjourn in the name of Joan Friedman. She was a longtime American Indian activist and was the director of the American Indian Clinic from 1980 to 1994. She was killed in an auto accident on May the 5th in Oklahoma. And she has many contributions to the urban Indian community, and she will be long remembered by that community.
Mr. Savornich.
President, members of the council, it is with a great deal of sadness that I ask that we adjourn in memory again on behalf of a Los Angeles City firefighter and resident of San Pedro, Michael Pinzinger, who passed away Saturday while undergoing the final hurdle of a deep sea diving certification for the Los Angeles City Fire Department. He was 32 years of age, and he was participating in the last open water requirement in order to be certified as part of the LA City Fire Department's elite scuba team when swells reached 5 to 7 feet at 9:30 in the morning, and he was overcome by the water. He was stationed recently at Fire Station 66 in South Central Los Angeles and is known for a gentleman of great compassion. In fact, he was just married 9 months ago, leaves a stepdaughter of 12 years old, his parents in Arizona, and just recently when he learned that a childhood friend was dying of AIDS, firefighter Pinzinger reestablished contact and helped the friend through his last months. In fact, he paid his rent, saw that all his friend's needs were paid for, and made the final arrangements in order that his friend die with dignity. Mr. President, members of the council, it is indeed gentlemen as of this to which this city should be very proud, and when we lose one, should mourn.
All members on that. Thank you. Anybody else? All right, let me just close this meeting by thanking the staff for their assistance, my colleagues for your indulgence. This meeting is adjourned.
Madam President, Madam President, Madam President.
And do take note of the fact that it's 11:33.
Madam President.